educate girls. Now I'm glad to see that Sacred Heart College, which not long ago was an all-male institution, seems to have a majority of girls in the audience today. That's a very healthy sign. So I keep telling parents in Kerala, why do you force your children to study engineering? Because of this old-fashioned idea that that is a highly desirable degree. Just yesterday, a young man came to see me who was denied a visa to study his dream subject of politics and international relations. He got admission to the London School of Economics, but the British turned him down for a visa because he had a bachelor's degree in engineering. And they said, why would an engineer want to study international politics? So I asked him the same question. And he said, because my dream was always politics, but my parents forced me to study engineering. And I had the marks, therefore I did what my parents told me to do. And I regret it very much today. And I'm so fortunate, even though I belong to a much older generation than all of you, that I had enlightened parents who never forced me to study what I didn't want to. I still remember when we had to stream in class 9. We had to stream after our school, so I chose humanities. And my teachers were so upset, they called my parents to the school. And they said, this is our best science student. He has come first in science his entire years in the school. How can you let him go to humanities? And my parents, like good Malayali parents, had wanted me to be a doctor or an engineer. So they looked at me with shock and said, what's the matter with you? Why won't you take science? And I said, because I can't stand the subject. And they said, but you come first every exam. So I said, that's because I know how to take exams. But 2 days after I've taken the exam, I forget everything I've studied in science. Whereas you ask me about history or literature, I can tell you even today. And I'm grateful to my parents that they respected my wish and let me enroll for humanities. And I have led the life I have led as a humanities graduate. I continued doing well at exams, and I'm sure that helped. But at least studying what I wanted to study, what I enjoyed studying. So that, to my mind, this is one great lesson that I keep trying to drill into every parent I can come across. Let your children study what they want to study. They're the ones who have to wake up in the morning and look forward to going to work. Don't ask them to fulfill your dreams. You wanted to be an engineer, or you are an engineer and you want your child to follow, but they don't want to be an engineer, don't force them. I say to you today, education is not only this tool for social transformation, but it is now a national security issue for us. If we don't educate all sections of our society, the poorest, the marginalized, the Dalits, the tribals, everyone who's been left out, we don't seize the opportunities that I've described to you, our demographic dividend will turn out to be a demographic disaster. And that's why I hope that our government, if not today's, then certainly the one that will come to power next year, will take up the challenge of coming up with a bright new education policy that will transform our country into the kind of just society that Saint Kuriakose Chavara wished for and worked for all his life. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to deliver this lecture, and I look forward to your questions.